History in a dozen paragraphs. 1960. The Chair. It's been 20 years since the monstrous Nazi machine was let loose on the world. Has this moved humanity towards compassion and love? The Tribunal. It does seem that people are more cohesive and caring about each other, and we detect a greater sense of mutuality and genuine state concern for the welfare of the people. Let's check in another 10 years. 1970. The Tribunal. The 60s revolution has come and gone, and people seem to have regressed into the me generation. They call them baby boomers. Their sociologists call it a counterculture movement. The Chair. I suspect that younger people have felt let down by a leadership that expresses no values, lacks altruistic goals, or has any agenda of genuinely helping the needy in society. They are browned off and they have turned inward. The Tribunal. Does not turning inward offer some promise for the future? The Chair. It could have, but the pain of despair has led to self-absorption, escapism through hallucinogenic drugs, and living in fringe and cultish communes. It's not looking good. Let's wait another 10 years. 1980. The Tribunal. Humanity represents its reality via cinematic phenomenon. They call it movie. One movie that captures the mood of the times shows how people extol the vice of greed. It even suggests that greed is good. They've been turning inward, as you predicted, but in effect, it has been antisocial, exploitative, and a total disregard for community. Sad. The Chair. Yes, that occurs when the values and morality we provided them with cease to be guideposts. Choices are then made centered on the self and the pleasure principle. Tribunal. Is there no way you can throw them a life buoy? Chair. Let us provide them with technologies that allow them to communicate instantly and across oceans, even visually. Perhaps that will protect them from the dangers of egotistic self-absorption and self-titillation. Meeting adjourned for another 10 years. 1990. Chair. Interesting. We facilitated revolutionary modes of communication, intending humanity to build strong bonds of relationship and closeness. And what has humanity done? They've perverted these. Instead, they've come up with Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and others, resulting in posturing, defaming, bullying, racism, anti-Semitism, and invasion of privacy. Our goodwill has only produced a thoughtless flow of hurt and superficiality, with little consideration for the other, and infliction of much pain. Tribunal. But social media does demonstrate an innate quest for togetherness, does it not? Is not togetherness the social fabric of human society? The Chair. Yes, but that fabric is now being torn apart. Marriages are in breakdown mode. Children are being raised in broken homes. Loneliness is at an all-time high, and the resultant suicide rate is climbing drastically. I'm not sure the creation has been worth it. Tribunal. Please, may we pause a little longer before passing judgment? Humanity has walked back from the brink before. You might recall that Noah saved humanity, Abraham rediscovered you, Moses delivered your promised land, David defended your honor, Solomon built your temple. Maybe another will arise and provide the necessary leadership. The Chair. Well spoken. Let's give it to 2020. 2020. The Chair. I see that waiting hasn't helped. The Tribunal. Let's make a last-ditch effort. Let's force humanity into close quarters, a lockdown, worldwide, restricted to home, Maybe right there they will rediscover the love and compassion, pull together, even take special care of their elders. And perhaps the wealthy and powerful will come to share and lead with heart, compassion, and conscience. The Chair: Agreed. I declare 2020 the year of decision.